YouTube world, YouTube world, YouTube world. Welcome to Boxing After Dark. I'm your host with the most nocturnal thoughts, talking about fight time at nighttime. To all my troops, I salute. Together we stand, divided we fall. Let's talk about boxing. Real quick. Um, let's talk about boxing. Let's talk about Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Let's talk about this trilogy. Um, I'm already seeing videos that's talking about, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder Part 2 didn't do big numbers with the pay-per-view and things of that nature. Look, I'm sorry, on this channel, I'm not Dillinger. You know what I'm saying? I don't break into people's bank accounts. I don't pick pockets. Um, I'm not looking in somebody else's bag. These guys is rich. That's all that matters. I'm not worried about the finance. I know it's a business, it's big business, but right now I just want to talk about the fight. And I don't want to focus too much in on part 2 versus talking about a trilogy. I move forward. I want to stay focused on this fight, but then let's move forward. Now, got a lot of stuff I want to cover, so I apologize early if this video stretches out. First of all, will this fight be big? Will it sell as big as the second fight? In my opinion, of course it will. Why wouldn't it? Why would people, based off the second fight, why would people not be interested more to see the third fight? All of Tyson Fury's supporters that supported him for the second fight are going to show up bigger for the third fight, because you got to realize everybody that supported Tyson Fury, they're going to support him again for a third fight. And then also, since he won the second fight, he's going to draw even more supporters to the third fight, because now people want to see that happen again. You know what I'm saying? People want to see that. Everybody that missed it, they're going to want to see it this time. They don't want to miss out on history twice, because there was a lot of people still that didn't have confidence and didn't believe that Tyson Fury was going to be able to pull off a victory, especially not as dramatic as this fight ended up being. There was a lot of people that support Tyson Fury that really didn't see this fight turning out the way that it did. So now that he's fought him and beat him in devastational fashion, and there's a trilogy, his supporters are going to show up even bigger. Now, as far as Deontay Wilder supporters, I don't know, because we have a complex dynamic in America. And I'm not going to delve deep into that right now, but what's understood don't have to be explained. Sink into the floor. Anyways, so a trilogy is going to be big. It's going to be bigger, and it's going to have all the mysteries of being better. Now, let's focus on Tyson Fury, and let's focus on Deontay Wilder, because a lot of people are just automatically saying that Deontay Wilder has no possible way of beating Tyson Fury. Some people even suggest, including myself, right after the fight, when emotions was still kind of high, we like, man, I don't want to see a trilogy based off of that fight. But what I love about boxing is you can't base what's going to happen next only on what just happened, because you never know. Boxing It has to is magical, and as soon as you think you know what's going to happen, case in point, no one thought Tyson Fury was going to be able to dominate and knock out Deontay Wilder. And it happened right in front of your face. Because boxing is more than meets the boxing eye. There's always the unknown. So we don't know whether or not Deontay Wilder has, when someone says infinitively that Deontay Wilder has no way of beating Tyson Fury. All of a sudden, Tyson Fury has beat Deontay Wilder 17 rounds. You know what I'm saying? He beat him 10 rounds in the first fight and 7 rounds in this last fight. And that's subjective and it's perspective from your matter of point of view. It's perspective. Because somebody can say that Tyson Fury dominated and beat Deontay Wilder for 17 rounds. But some people can say, as great as Tyson Fury is, Tyson Fury being the greatest heavyweight, being, having all the talents and all the gifts, it still took him 17 rounds to beat Deontay Wilder. With Deontay Wilder having no skills, he can't fight, he can't box, but it took the greatest boxer 17 rounds to definitively come up with a victory. Because it throws me off. I feel like all the people, because I feel like the majority of people was picking Deontay Wilder to knock out Tyson Fury, especially since Tyson Fury was revealing his game plan as a come-forward aggressive style. They thought he was putting himself in the line of fire and that he would ultimately take a right-hand bomb from Deontay Wilder trying to come in. Everybody, majority of people was picking Deontay Wilder by knockout. And the people that were picking Tyson Fury were picking Tyson Fury based on the idea that Tyson Fury was trying to trick everybody with this new crunk style, and he was going to come in and simply outbox the fighter who only has a one-punch chance of winning. So it was very low of the people that was actually picking Tyson Fury to come in and dominate and physically manhandle and knock out Deontay Wilder. With that being said, let me take a little sip. I'm enjoying nature, man. I got black squirrels and brown squirrels running all across the backyard, man. Not bad for a young kid growing up in the hood. Salute. But does Deontay Wilder have a chance? Of course he does. Of course he does. It's a much less chance. His chances are much lesser than what they were in the rematch. Because going into the rematch, it was somewhat a 50-50 fight. Boxer versus a puncher. But now that Tyson Fury unveiled an entirely different wrinkle to his game, he's really put Deontay Wilder in a very perplexed situation. Where now he has all the advantages, Tyson Fury. And Deontay Wilder has to completely reset and start from square one. He can't trust hardly anybody. He can't trust his team. He can't trust his own thoughts. He can't trust his entourage. If they yes man, if he's surrounded by some yes, it's probably going to be hard for him to even trust his fiance or his wife. I'm not sure if they're married yet, but it's going to be hard for him to rebuild his integrity. Period. Especially with the excuses that's coming out. And let me say this, let me clear this up real quick too, because I don't want to hear the excuses, but I have not literally heard the excuses from the horse's mouth. And I don't want to just jump too quick to, listen to things that might be taken out of context, because I was raised to believe only half of what you see and none of what you hear. So with the excuses that I'm hearing, until I hear them coming out of Deontay Wilder's mouth where I can take it in its proper context, I'm still not going to just completely turn my back on the champ. not at all. We ride till the wheels fall off with a soldier. I'm not gonna sit here and call this man a coward. All one loss and all of a sudden he's a coward. One loss, all of a sudden he's a fake champion. One loss, and all of a sudden he's just this one trick pony. And I know some people was calling him a one trick pony before the loss. And let me speak on that. Let me touch on that real quick, because I was watching a bunch of people that's just completely throwing Deontay Wilder under the bus. And I feel like mainly because they had picked him to win. They all pretty much went out and made their predictions. And now after he lost, they have to put in double time to try to redeem themselves and make themselves seem a little bit more intelligent now that they were wrong. So they got to go extra hard on talking about his loss to try to make it look like they know what they're talking about when it comes to them actually picking him to be victorious. Like Teddy Atlas. I respect Teddy Atlas's opinion, but I don't always agree with it. And I think he just made a lot of good points that I do agree with, but then he talks for too long, puts his foot in his mouth and starts saying things that are just, to me, I don't think emphatical is the word, but he takes it too far to where I have to say, you know what, you're going too far with how hard you're going on, this guy, now you're talking about Mike Tyson. You're not even talking about Deontay Wilder no more. You're talking about Mike Tyson, which somehow you always end up talking about Mike Tyson. And he was just saying how, everybody's just praising and bowing down to Tyson Fury, which is cool. Tyson Fury is the king right now. He's the man. But don't get it twisted. It's still boxing. Tyson Fury was one punch away from the whole story being completely different. That's what boxing is. Deontay Wilder has the eraser. If he would have caught Tyson Fury one time and knocked him out, the next day the whole entire story would be coming. Everybody would be singing a totally different song right now. Tyson Fury was a genius before this fight. But Deontay Wilder is just not this idiotic country bumpkin, one-trick pony, fake champion, all these slurs that, really, to me, you taking credibility away from Tyson Fury, first of all, but you can't take away all this credibility from Deontay Wilder as if to say, he's a one-trick pony. Okay, you say he's a one-trick pony. I say he was a one-punch knockout artist. He had less ability. In any reality or normal world, a Deontay Wilder was supposed to lose to a Tyson Fury, right? Tyson Fury has all the boxing skills, right? Tyson Fury comes from a lineage of boxers. His grandfather was a big, huge boxer. His father was a big, huge boxer. He, growing up, was huge, 6 foot, probably 6'5" when he was probably 13 with a beard. And some gypsy woman came and said, this guy's going to be the next heavyweight champion of the world. Oh, what a shocker. What a prophecy. This gypsy woman, what a prophecy. That's like me, saying LeBron James is going to be the next NBA star. Of course. He had all the reasons to be a heavyweight champion. You take a Deontay Wilder, who started out boxing at 20 years old, discovered he had a power, and he took it to a level that no one could really ever say someone with the limited amount of skills that everybody says that he has, he still was able to climb Mount Everest and stay there and gaze for 10 defenses. And like I like to say, it's not about the man climbing Mount Everest. It's about him using the least amount of tools as possible. It's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the dog. My point is this. In this trilogy, Deontay Wilder is going to be damn near impossible damn near impossible for him to win, because psychologically, he's going to have everything stacked against him. Tyson Fury is already a genius in mental manipulation. He got in his head, in my opinion, the first fight for all the conferences and stuff they had. He really got in his head. The second fight, they really weren't allowed to go back and forth that much, but just a little bit, he still got in his head. And now this third fight, you talking about doing conferences. Tyson Fury is going to be holding all the damn marbles, all the cards, all the insults, all the I told you so's. Mentally, he's going to have him beat before the fight starts. So Deontay Wilder is going to have to go deep into his deep. I mean, he has to have a fire in his belly that will burn down and scorch the entire UK. And that's going to be hard because he's going to have to ignite that in himself, by himself. Period. And that's going to be damn near impossible. That's mentally. Physically, Tyson Fury proved that he can outbox Deontay Wilder. So say if they're leading up to the damn fight and Tyson Fury says, I'm just going to go in there and do exactly what I did the second fight. Now you got to take him at his word. He doesn't have that same element of surprise, because now you can say maybe he is going to come forward and charge me again and pressure me and put me on my heels and just basically, put himself in the line of fire and beat me down again. Okay, say if that's what he says his game plan is going to be, and Deontay Wilder trains for that. Just say some kind of way Deontay Wilder can train in a way that's going to make him a little bit more resilient to that come forward style with Tyson Fury. Still a catch-22, because if Tyson Fury comes out and finds all of a sudden Deontay Wilder developed these better skills, then Tyson Fury can go right back into boxing and he can outbox him. So there's almost no way that Deontay Wilder can win a third fight, except a puncher's chance. I said that to say this. We don't know what can possibly happen in a trilogy match. And that's what's going to make it be big. Because now the odds are going to be 98% or 95% Tyson Fury coming out victorious, and 2% to 5%. And if you really, really, really want to stretch as a Deontay Wilder fan or a Deontay Wilder soldier, you can give him 15%, maybe. Because you can tally up his excuses and say maybe he corrects all those excuses, or what you want to call explanations. Shouts out to Fanon. You know what I'm saying? But say, I'm not going to put on this suit. I'm not going to have a quick turnaround in my camp. I'm going to make sure I'm completely healthy. I'm going to find the perfect weight. I'm going to work on the boxing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Then I say, okay, you can increase your chances maybe up to about 10, 15%. How many people are going to come support the man? Because I can see now that, he's completely getting roasted from all angles. He gets roasted from all of, people that didn't like him to begin with. And then he's getting roasted from all the people that's turning on him, that were fake, fugazi, wannabe, just people that's just going to ride with somebody as long as they winning. From his homeland, but that's what's sad. He came out there representing all black. And he's talking about world peace and world love and being an American. That's a conundrum, but we're not going to talk about that now, because this video stretched out way too long. I'm just going to say, when it comes to boxing, when it comes to Deontay Wilder, when it comes to Tyson Fury, where there's a will, there's a way. They say that a leopard can't change his spots, that a zebra can't change his stripes, but that was just proven incorrect when Tyson Fury came out and changed from a slick stir boxer to a come forward bull. So anything can happen, but at the end of the day, let the best man win. And I'm going to ride with champions. I'm going to ride with Deontay Wilder, win, lose, or draw. As long as he shows heart, as long as he shows that king mentality. And I'm going to also salute Tyson Fury, who shows the king mentality, who's a crazy genius, who I have my utmost respect for. So that's all I got for y'all today. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. This is Nocturnal Thoughts. Peace. Salute. Together we stand. Divided we fall. I'm out.